So here's my top tip Tuesday, and this is about editing audio because I was just editing my podcast for Friday, so I thought I would record how, you know, a little few tips of how I go about editing it to save you time. So I use Audacity, which is free, and what I do is in here I've literally just pressed that and I've recorded it within Audacity, but you can open, you know, you can import audio into here if you've you know, sometimes I've recorded it on my phone or I've had voicemails left through the SpeakPipe app. So I end up with it looking like this, okay? And you can go back to the beginning using that one down there. And if you want it to, I'm going to show you at the end first, actually. So you can see so you can tell, obviously all these is where I'm speaking, and the taller is, the louder it is. And you can see here that I'm not talking here. So if I play this, let me turn my volume up, that might help. So if I play this, that's the end, that's when and then I'm not talking here. So you want to trim this, you don't want this left in your podcast. So what I do is I select it with my cursor, right up until I speak, maybe a little bit, and then I press the scissors and it gets rid of it. Same at the beginning. So if I go back to the beginning, I've got a little bit here. So if we just play this, and there I am. So again, I select it to drag and drop, and then I just cut it. And there we go. Straight into my podcast there. And I don't actually because mine is short, I'm quite lucky that I don't have to do lots of editing, and actually I would rather record it. I was just recording one and my phone made a big beeping alarm sound, and I was like 4 minutes into it, so then I just recorded it, because for me to edit that out would just, you know, and match up my audio and things would just be too much work for me. So, and I'm quite lazy, so I decided to record, which was just easier. So that is, if you want to see, so zooming out would mean that you can see all your audio. So you can see here that mine is just under 5.5 minutes here. So you can tell that. If I wanted to, so if this was an audio that I already had received from someone and I wanted to record a top and tail for it, I would just record something. So hello and welcome to, I'm just going to turn my volume down, it's got this playback. So let me, so I'm going to stop that, so stop, and I'm going to delete that, so I don't need that audio there. So what you can also do is, using this one here, you can shift it along. So I'm leaving like 1.5 minutes here for me to do my recording. So what I do is I just start playing. I record basically a little intro. So, hi, welcome to the School Run podcast. Here today we have this brilliant voicemail. That's just going to absolutely change your life. And I'm going to press play now, so enjoy. Okay, so that's my little voicemail there. So if we play that, I'm going to turn my volume back up. And okay, so that would be my little audio. Then what I want to do is I drag that to match up. Okay, so now when we play, obviously it's me in here, so I've already recorded, when I've recorded my intro and outro sort of within the same audio, but you would do exactly the same at the end. So I would record a little, if I'm going to turn my volume back down and go record. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. You can see all the show notes over at victoriacaseborn.com, and have a great day, whatever it is you want to say. So I'm going to stop that rather. And then what you do, exactly the same, I drag it to the end. Normally these yellow lines come up like that to say that it's aligned. And now if I played it, I'd have my intro, this would be my main interview, and then it would be my little outro audio. And obviously the outro audio you could have professionally recorded via a voiceover artist, which you can get on Fiverr. There's some other sites that I've seen advertised, so you could have those professionally recorded. I did it because mine is so short. Some of the feedback I had that they were a little bit intrusive and took up time. They'd rather just listen to the content. So I've gone back to just literally having content, but I may go back to maybe a shorter one, just like a little intro and outro, some nice music or something. And obviously you could put some music over your audio as well if you wanted to. Anyway, that's how I do it. And then what you do is you just go File, Export Audio, save it as Friday, Be who you need to be, whatever. I'm going to save it. So it's going to be okay. And then I add in my tags here. So I'm going to, I think it's episode 24. I'm going to put my title. So I won't do that now. And then you would just press OK and it would save it. And then obviously you'd upload it to your podcast host, which I use Libsyn. But yeah, that's how I edit Audacity files. It's really easy. There's probably there is loads more to it, but this is how I do it. And I manage it in a few minutes, you know, a day editing, as you can see. I don't have to do loads. So as long as you get that audio from your interview perfect and you don't have to retake and you don't have to go in and edit and cut, then it just means you just need to top and tail it and upload it to Libsyn and you're done. So really, really quick and easy podcast audio editing here. And I'm sure if you are absolutely like top of the game and you're probably watching this thinking, oh no, but you've got to do this and this, but this gets me results, it gets my podcast out. I'm a busy mum, I don't have time to faff, so I've just, you know, this is how I do it in record time, and it's working for me. So if you're busy too and you don't, you know, and you just want to be getting the momentum going with your podcast and you just want to learn the basics, and hopefully this has helped. So have fun podcasting and thanks for watching.